All right, here with North Dakota State men's basketball assistant coach Josh Sash, who is in his first year, coming up from Des Moines Area Community College. And what a ride these last 7 or 8 months have been for you, Josh, from being community college head coach, the pandemic, and then finding your way up here to Fargo. What's it been like for you?
It's been an interesting transition. Nothing's been normal, I'll tell you that. Just the whole process of accepting a new job and then working remotely for about the first month before I was able to even get up here to Fargo in June. And then just kind of the hurdles of the pandemic and, trying to get a house sold and try to buy a house and move and get my family up here and get them adjusted. It's been a whirlwind of a first, 7-8 months for us.
Yeah, it certainly sounds that way. But I'm guessing you're a Midwest guy. You're from Iowa. Pretty easy transition for you and your family. I know you got 3 boys that are running around Fargo too. That's probably keeping you pretty busy as well.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm from, like you said, I'm from Iowa, Midwest. Born and raised in a small town. So I've lived in several smaller towns, bigger, cities. And Fargo is really good size, really great place to be. Our family has really enjoyed it so far.
The challenges of obviously getting to know your personnel and your players and the school and all the people here. What was that process like in the summer as you try to get to understand and find your role within this program?
Right. We a lot of things early on were just via phone calls. When I was able to accept the job and then, start reaching out and being in contact with some of the guys, we did several, team Zoom meetings, but really that was just, from the phone, from virtual. That was kind of the first month. And then when I was able to get up here and get started, it was, just a process.
So for you, you've had kind of an interesting road. You were an assistant at UMKC for a while. You were in the junior college ranks for a while. That's where you came from when you were in Des Moines. I mean, you've kind of had a variety of jobs here throughout your career.
Yeah, I've worked at all different levels. I worked in NAIA. I was, a graduate assistant at Drake. I was a video coordinator at Providence. So I've held a lot of different roles. I think 8 years of experience as an assistant coach in JUCO really was where I kind of cut my teeth as an assistant coach and really learned. And then having the opportunity to work for Kareem Richardson at UMKC. Kareem is, a sharp basketball mind. I learned a lot from Kareem. And then, all those different experiences, kind of culminated for me to be able to be a head coach on my own, junior college head coach for a year and, take bits and pieces that I learned from everybody along the way and put them all together, and see how it worked and, had a good year but when this opportunity presented itself, North Dakota State, Coach Richmond, the success that he's had here, just how everything here operates at a high level, within the athletic department, but with men's basketball, people want to win. People want championships. They want to do things the right way, and it's really was exciting for me to get to have an opportunity like this come to North Dakota State.
All right, Josh. Well, we're glad to have you here and glad you're settled.
Yeah.
And good to catch up and good luck to you here in your first year.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.